Hi, and welcome to Team 3 Group A's, Cassandra Stein, Jasmine Jacobs, closing arguments for the structured debate on the American Red Cross Twitter issue. We've all seen it before. A social media professional accidentally posts an inexcusable tweet on the corporate account when it's supposed to be posted to their own personal Twitter account. It happens all the time. Unfortunately, the American Red Cross is such a big company that it was noticed right off the bat. The employee working for the Red Cross should not have been fired. It was up for less than an hour. It was immediately removed from the Twitter account. An apologizing tweet was sent out for the rogue tweet, and then a written apology from Wendy Harman, the American Cross's social media director, was also issued. The humor in the follow-up tweet, yes, it was funny, and it was popular amongst the American Red Cross followers, but it still doesn't mean the tweet should have happened. And yes, this 100%, the funny tweet helped the American Red Cross's cause of protecting its reputation, but it's clear that the American Red Cross needs to have a social media policy in place. Within the policy, a no tolerance clause needs to be reviewed and discussed. Plus, reviewing Scott Levy's Twitter guidelines to avoid a PR nightmare wouldn't hurt, as these guidelines could help the Red Cross to formulate a plan that ensures this incident doesn't happen on a larger, more scandalous scale. Moving forward, this policy needs to be in the new employee handbook and given written and verbally to all the employees at the American Red Cross. Therefore, if another tweet on a larger scale is sent out, there are guidelines to quickly and efficiently correct it, but also for the employees to know that it is and isn't acceptable on what is and isn't acceptable on a daily basis. If a rogue tweet was to get sent out that was worse than what was out there, then that's when the public relations department and the social media team need to work together to resolve the issue. Jasmine and I believe if the tweet was more scandalous, inappropriate, offensive, that employee most likely would have been fired. But since we believe it didn't completely ruin the American Red Cross's reputation, that employee should be given another chance, like most people are given in life. Thank you for your time.
Hi, this is JJ, finishing up the conclusion to our final argument regarding the rogue Red Cross tweet. While this was not a situation that required the implementation of a social media policy, it is certainly one that could serve as a great reminder to get one started. Those that believe the employee should have been fired, I believe, don't take into consideration the fact that, for the most part, the tweet was harmless. It is fair to assume these were adults above the legal age to consume alcohol, and that they were off company time and not operating a vehicle, so no laws were broken here. And it was not a stain on the reputation of the Red Cross, as the statements made were not inappropriate, they weren't racist, sexist, or otherwise offensive. In the world of social media, we as industry professionals simply cannot only access brand accounts from company devices. We all know it's an industry that requires some sort of attention at all times. And sometimes, well, often, that includes your personal device. Also, getting second opinions, while a great idea overall, is not always feasible, especially on late or weekend sweeps. We don't believe it is realistic to only be able to log into company accounts outside of work hours with explicit approval from a supervisor. We just don't think that's feasible in the ecosystem in which we work in. Oftentimes, a community manager's direct supervisor is a director, and as managers of the community, we should be able to have a handle on it without getting clearance every time we want to do an impromptu search on a long holiday weekend. In conclusion, it all comes down to double checking. While not double checking did not cause this individual his job, as it should not have, it serves as a reminder for us all to check the account you are posting to prior to hitting post. I hope you all can agree that anything outside of a reprimand to be more careful in this situation would have simply been overkill. Thanks for listening and have a great day.